Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Football Manager here on the ChesnoidPlays channel. You join us with 14 games to go in the championship season. We have an FA Cup tie at home against Liverpool coming up in the not too distant future. So we'll be playing that today, as well as a number of other championship games, hoping to confirm our status in the league for next season, which, I mean, we should be doing given the nature of our year so far. We're 11th. We are 13 points clear of the relegation zone and 6 points off the playoffs. So survival is still the first main aim, and once that's assured, then we'll think about what might happen elsewhere. But we've got some really difficult games on the horizon at the moment, so not expecting to challenge for a playoff spot. Very much expecting to finish solidly mid-table, but that is more than we could have hoped for when we were coming into the division. I was really worried about the nature of our season, but our season has gone remarkably well. Leeds beat Sunderland. Sunderland lose in the FA Cup there after winning at Wembley IRL. Congratulations to them. Thompson's still unhappy about his loan spell. As ever, do make sure that you're following the channel so you don't miss out on any more. And follow the link in the description to the Twitch channel. Come and join me live and watch these there. Niall Wilson has suffered a significant setback in his attitude. Okay, he's shit anyway, so bollocks to him. And hopefully we can channel your support into some more positive performances and a decent run of results. We have been really good recently. Obviously, Forest, Derby, and somehow we managed to get a win against Stoke. Forest and Derby were two promotion challenging sides. Stoke as well. Now we've got Forest Green, and West Brom, who hopefully we can get good results against. Then Reading, who are 6th. Then Liverpool, and then Hull, who are 5th. So 3 more very, very difficult games there. But fingers are crossed. Fingers are crossed, toes are crossed, eyes are crossed. Let's get some good results, shall we? Forest Green's starting lineup. Antoine Hackford in there. Forward line, Luke Wolfenden is going to be very solid for them at the back. Obeta is a player I'm contemplating actually maybe going for in the summer as a left back. We'll wait and see. I'm just going to say relax and play a natural game. Forest Green below us in the table, but it is still very, very tight in the middle of League. I was going to say middle of League One, middle of the Championship, as you can see. From Brighton down to the relegation zone is just 8 points. There are 5 points between us and 11th, and well, there's 8 points between us and Forest Green, but 8 points between 12th and the relegation zone. So it's still very tight in the mid-table. We're slightly above that at the minute, and hoping to maintain that as we push forward. But fingers crossed, we might be able to get a result here. If we can get a win in this, and then the game against West Brom as well at home, which is next, I think, then we put ourselves in a great position for confirming survival as soon as possible. So it might be. It really might be. O'Dowda in behind. Callum O'Dowda again. This time buries it. 1 highlight, 2 chances, 1 goal. O'Dowda off the bench to make the difference again. We lead by a goal to 0. At the minute, we are in that playoff picture, but I highly doubt that we'll end the season even remotely close to the playoffs. That does put us within 3 points of them, but I'm going to reiterate and continue to reiterate, our first objective is survival. The mark is supposedly 50 points. That's what you aim for to stay in the league. And at the minute, that puts us on 49. West Bromwich Albion away from home. To the Hawthorns we travel, where they've Carlin Grant still there. Darnell Furlong's decent. Don't recognise many other names, to be completely honest. Rob Dickey, obviously, at centre-back. The only Lillis I remember is Josh Lillis, the goalkeeper. Alex Mauer on the bench. Yeah, not familiar with many names on that West Brom side. So, I want to say pick up where we left off last time, but we only narrowly scraped a 1-0 win. So, I'd just be happy with avoiding defeat here away from home. Benson, Edwards is in. We lead early doors. So early doors that it's 37 seconds. That's how you start a game. 1-0 Cambridge. Ralston was just allowed to run into space. Bartlett, Benson in that cam roll for the injured Charlie Holmes and doing the job. Oh, corner for West Brom. Jesus. Busy opening 5 minutes. And it's their Holmes that does play, that does score. The header off the bar. Comes down and falls straight to a West Brom man. Promptly buries it in the back of the net. Slammed. Couldn't miss from there though, could he? 1-1 after 6 minutes. Oh, he's very good. We've got our shape back. And we've got the ball back. Go on then. Keon Edwards in behind again. Oh, through the keeper. We lead by 2-1. Not sure we deserve the lead, but we're thrilled that we've gotten it. Bartlett again. Come on, Peter. Show something in this game. That's good. That's absolutely brilliant. O'Dowda with a loose ball. It's 3-1. 4 minutes into the second half. West Brom not starting either half very well at all. Now we've managed to get ourselves a little bit of a lead to defend. All from that turn with Bartlett and then the driving run and the vision to see the pass for Benson. How he's still on a 6.3, I'm not sure. Hopefully that boosts up a little bit now for Peter Bartlett because that was very good. O'Dowda is in a really good vein of goal-scoring form at the moment, isn't he? Somehow we've pulled out a 3-1 win there. That's pretty remarkable. Oh, I mean, I am proud of that performance, especially in the second half to come back and fight so hard. Grab 2 quick goals. West Brom just sleepy at the start and the restart. We move ourselves into the top 10. I can't really justify changing anything from that West Brom game. We weren't great in the first half, but we dug in well and obviously pulled the result out of the bag. So hopefully we can do something here against Reading, but it is unlikely. Steven Sessegnon at the back for them is going to be very important, as is Joe Rebo in their forward areas. I say we are Reading after what happened to us in the last match against them. I can't honestly recall what happened in that last game against Reading, but we must have lost to the Medeski, otherwise it wouldn't give me that option to say that. So here goes nothing. We don't score many from corners. Sam Smith used to be our main culprit for scoring goals from set pieces, but we really haven't made a habit of it. James Claridge, get that back up wide to Josh Benson. He's an option on the edge of the box. There's Dan Lardy. Benson again, looking for Kelly. And right place, right time again, Mr. O'Dowda. That's what the experience of 33 years gives you. He's got that extra bit of knowledge to know where to be and when to be there. And they just left him on his own for ages. Good save by Molloy. And O'Dowda just taps it home. We lead by a 1-0 after 22 minutes. Sarmiento scored against us for Blackpool earlier in this save. Corey Smith. Onana. It's a nice ball. Kept in play by Rodgers. Onana surely. There you go. He can't miss from there. Amadou Onana equalises in the 91st minute and Reading will take a point. Frustrating, but that's what happens at this level against sides that are chasing promotion to the Premier League. You can't leave a man like that free in the middle of the pitch. It's not the first time it's happened with Onana in there. I mean, it's more than good enough. They're in 5th. They were in 4th when play kicked off. Liverpool at home in the FA Cup next. Give me all the money in the world, please, Liverpool. I'd very much like you to help me create a little bit more financial stability because I'm £1.5 million in debt. Thank you very much. Liverpool at home. A game that we hope at some point in this save is a league fixture. On this occasion, it's the Cup. Alisson's still in goal for them. 8 seasons in. Max Aarons, Sunset. Their captain today is Kylian Mbappe. It's just all Liverpool, but I mean, we can't say we didn't expect it to be. Adeyemi. Karim Adeyemi, 1-0 Liverpool. Trentin. Dahl. Frachelia. I mean, tell me what that goalkeeping animation is. Obviously, it's a great goal, but tell me what that goalkeeping animation is. Watch the goalkeeper here. The ball is whipped into the far right-hand corner. He jumps up and down and tries to save something as if he was tipping it over the bar. I'm sorry, come again? Really pulled the strings in midfield for them so far, hasn't he, Dahl? Mbappe, Rojas. Pace from Mbappe and the quality of finish as well. Now Mbappe's on the score sheet. 3-0 inside half an hour. And this is exactly why, despite our position in the Championship table, we are still not even close to being considered a side that could potentially get up to the Premier League. Ralston, we've got bodies in the box. Bartlett, goal! Cambridge United score against Liverpool. It's 3-1 and a good goal as well. Go on, young Jim. Into Benson and Edwards. Benson again. Ah, that was poor. Come on, we got it back. Benson. Adekoya. Edwards. 3-2! 3-2! Oh my god! Just waiting for the mistake and to get caught on the counter. Staunton, Holmes. Ralston's there on the right. Bartlett. Benson. Bartlett. Ralston. Kay on Edwards. Ah! He's offside. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He's offside. I saw the flag go up immediately. Unbelievable. Scenes there would have been at the Abbey Stadium if that would have counted. We do have the ball in the back of the net for a third time to potentially complete the most ridiculous of comebacks. But it's not to be. But we can be so proud of the team for fighting back like that. To the KCOM, or whatever it's called now, stadium. He's still the KCOM. Nathan Bishop in goal for Hull. Got Diogo Spencer. Greg Doherty still playing for them. Miguel Aziz in the midfield. They're in the playoffs and hunting for promotion to the Premier League. Hull City, we're trying to assure our survival and then take it from there. But survival becomes more and more likely as the days go by. It's whether or not we can finish top half is what I'm thinking now. But at the moment, we look half decent for top half with a 9-point gap to... Sorry, no, an 11-point gap to Bournemouth in 13th. We are now 17 points clear of the relegation zone. There's no substitute for hard work and working hard for each other. That's a lovely ball. Kiabi's in. Kiabi scores. Darko gives Cambridge United a 1-0 lead. 3 minutes after half-time. In off the post. 1-0 United. Up the Yellers. Hamilton has been the force for them offensively. That's a great challenge. I was waiting for the referee to point to the spot. He doesn't. Bartlett loses it again. Yeah, Peter Bartlett's coming off. That's all I needed to see was the fact that if he was potentially showing signs of maybe being able to do something, then he could stay on. He'll score here through the keeper's legs. It's 1-1. Hull City have themselves an equaliser, and it's poor from us, and Bartlett is a main part of that on a couple of occasions there. That's not good enough. Ah, no, as if. A simple set piece. A simple set piece. Hull lead. We'll go attacking for the final few, and I would demand more, but you can't get undone like that. That's just not acceptable at any level. So simple for them. So simple. Just moments to go between us and defeat, unfortunately. And that is the sort of fixture that confirms to me that we're not in the playoff hunt. We might be close, but when we play, the majority of the times that we play sides that are also chasing, we're not going to come away with a positive result. Ralston's dropped his lack of first-team football concerns, and Sam Smith is confirmed as leaving. Can we have a round of applause in chat, please, for Sam Smith as he leaves us as a 30-year-old? He's been spectacular for us in this save in every year but this one, unfortunately. The main goal scorer for us for 7 full years in League One. Exceptional, exceptional, exceptional. Unfortunately, the Championship was a step too far for him. And back to League One he'll go with Preston next season. And I'm sure back to scoring goals every single week. Just won't be doing it with us, unfortunately. I do expect to get a little bit of blowback from the fans and the management from that. But I think it's the right decision. Norwich away is obviously going to be a difficult game. They've got... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot how good their squad was. Kerbal, Billy Gilmore, Miejo, Damsgaard. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Yikes. I'll say it's our chance to get revenge. But they beat us 2-0 at our place earlier in the season and absolutely deserved that victory. So I have a funny feeling it might just be the same again. Ah, it's poor from Charlie. Considering Charlie Holmes is going to Hearts, I should probably phase him out, shouldn't I, really? Nolan is in. Nolan scores. 1-0 Norwich City. Jimmy Nolan bags the goal. I should probably start to phase Charlie Holmes out. As good as he's been for us over multiple seasons, if he isn't going to be here next year, then it makes sense to focus on someone that is. So I think at half-time I might take Charlie out and put Michael Kelly in at cam. Oh, Charlie. Handball? Oh. Okay. Jimmy Nolan will score a second then. There you go. Hadn't scored a goal all season. Bags a brace against us. Norwich 2, Cambridge 0. Edwards, Michael Kelly's gone. He'll get there. He'll score. 2-1. Too little, too late probably, but happy enough to see Michael Kelly on the score sheet. 10th goal of the season, all told. I can't fault them today. It's going to be a defeat, but I can say, hey, did yourselves proud. That's all I can ask for. Again, there were some dodgy performances in there on a couple of individuals, but the overall team performance was good enough. And now we're at home against two mid-table sides that are around us. Peter Bartlett's out for a considerable period of time, which is frustrating. So hopefully we can bounce back to some relative form. At home against Pompey. Bloke with his bell will turn up. Da-ding-ding, da-ding-ding-ding. Richley Quicklow. Richley. Oh, fucking hell. I always say Richley because I see the Rich in there. Romany Quicklow at centre-back for Portsmouth. Xavier Simons is still continuing to play for them in this season at championship level. But I'm fed up of our recent bad form. So let's actually do something at home for the fans, shall we? Because they've been through it at the minute. Oh, that's a lovely flick on at the near post. Banic makes it 1-0 Portsmouth in just the 5th minute. We're barely moments into it on the 5th minute as well. The opportunity to get a win on the board. That's good. Finish it, please, Edwards. Oh, he's taking it around the keeper. He can't squeeze it home, though. Michael Kelly's there. There's plenty in the middle. Oh, I can't believe we haven't been able to score there. Never mind, we have anyway. Michael Kelly! 3rd goal for the club. Gabby. Lovely ball, Jim. Oh, what a take. And the finish. Really good goal. Really good goal. We've turned it around. We lead by 2-1 at home. And now the result, or the scoreline, adequately, correctly shows the flow of the game. Never mind, they've equalised. Like 60 seconds later. Bang in. Go on, Caden. Yeah, Caden even. And we're in front again. Up the Ellers. That's a great start to the second half. We'll praise them for that. Michael Kelly involved. Gabby again running the midfield. Even though he's on 10 grand a week, I'm so glad we signed Darko Gabby because he could be the rock of our midfield for a good 4, 5, 6 years to come. God, it just keeps coming back at the minute, doesn't it? Henderson. Oh, that's a wonderful goal. Fair play. And there's an immediate highlight. Which isn't great. Unless it's us responding to their goal the way that they responded to ours earlier in the game, which it doesn't look like it is. We might be about to go 4-3 down. What a block. Darko Gabby in the way. I think he might have been off. No, he's not. There's that Portsmouth winner. Unbelievable. And so Mid-table obscurity was confirmed. Here we go. Here is our youth intake. We have one top talent. He's not good enough yet, but he could apparently be about championship standard. Simon Pedersen. A winger. 16 natural fitness, 6 foot tall. 15 heading already. Winger / striker, although he's only got 6 finishing. Could potentially be as good as Callum O'Dowda. Or maybe Keon Edwards or Michael Kelly. Also got Callum Steadman. Not sure about him as a goalkeeper. Michael Holmes. Some good mentals in there. Though he's only 5'9", so he's definitely not a centre-back. He's definitely more of a right-back. Vasilis Kinalis. Good first touch, good technique. Not much else. Bit of flair. And Jerry Tracy. Good dribbling. Good technique. Good bravery, good flair. Decisions are decent. Leadership and off the ball are decent. He might be alright. Simon Pedersen is the one that supposedly is going to be the most promising. Brighton and Hove Albion. Jamal Lewis. Elvis Rebachai. Latibodier. A couple of names in there we recognise. Jake Cooper. They're mid-table, Brighton. I would like to get revenge on them if we can. We lost 3-2, I think, earlier in the season. But we went 3-0 down. No, 2-0 down, then pulled it back to 2-2. And then they beat us 3-2 in the end, I think. Well done, son. Charlie's gone for a run. Kelly's with him. That's a nice ball. O'Dowda! 10th goal of the season for Callum O'Dowda. He's certainly earned that extra year on his contract, hasn't he? Go on, son! 1-0 Cambridge. Benson, Kelly, Edwards. Not a Portsmouth equaliser. A second goal for Cambridge. 18th goal of the season for Keon Edwards. 2-0. Jamal Lewis. That's a good goal. Munir Shuyar. 10th goal of the season for him as well. 2-1 in the 11th minute. This could be a game and a half, couldn't it? Nice. Nice. Oh, even better. What a finish. Genius from Callum O'Dowda. It's 3-1 in the 18th minute. He baited the keeper in and then lifted it over him from the narrowest of angles. Lovely ball by Benson. His touch took him a little bit wide and he just waited for the keeper to go to ground and he's found the far side netting. Up the yellers. Kelly, Benson, Edwards, Holmes, Edwards. Oh, this is just gorgeous. Please finish. 4-1. That's brilliant from us. Absolutely stunning. 4-1 up against Brighton now. Oh, jeez. Always makes me jump every time Osorio's in. We celebrate the raid from Xbox On with a goal conceded. Hopefully, we turn things around from there. Thank you very much for sending everyone across, guys. Which of you was streaming today? Which of the team was live? Thank you very much for sending your raid of 116 across. We're playing this on PC, although it is, of course, available on the Xbox Game Pass for either generation of console. But I'll give you guys the Ben and Charlie. Oh, sorry, I read that as Ben. Bex and Charlie, thank you both for sending the raid across. I appreciate it very much indeed. You're playing Sniper Elite again, weren't you? I think, if I saw that correctly on my listed channels that I follow. Regardless, thank you for sending everyone across. It's very kind of you. It is available on PC on Xbox Game Pass as well, is it? Even better. You guys have absolutely no excuse now for not joining me in the Football Manager gang. Right. Danny, thank you very much for the follow. Black Ops 2012, thank you very much for the follow. Black Ops was a blooming good Call of Duty, it was back in the day. You join us in the Championship in the first season. We might as well dive in and let you get acquainted with the save. We're currently 4-2 up against Brighton. Don't ask me how we did it. Absolutely flying in the first half. It was 3-1 after 17 minutes. We had some... Oh, no! I can't believe it. That is the most ridiculous goal we've ever conceded all season. Normally, words don't fail me when I'm commentating on a football game, but sometimes you're left a little bit speechless. Chat, how do I react to that? If we can score a fifth, that'd be a great way to react. O'Dowda, Edwards, no. O'Dowda again? Okay. I think it's probably best that we start to time waste. That's one of the most ridiculous own goals I think we've ever seen conceded. Reece Staunton is now on a 6.5. Everyone else is still playing pretty well. If we don't win this, I'll be livid. No, now I'm panicking! Rebekai. Diaz, space for Barras out on the right-hand side. 3 in the middle to aim for. Diaz finds Osorio. Still more in the middle to aim for. Barras beats his man. Dolan. Penalty. Of course it is. Table flip. 4-1 up at half-time. Cruising. Xbox, I think you guys are a bit of a bad omen. Saved by Amalco! Tipped over the bar. Get in. Or get out, as it may well be. Corner comes in, over the bar. Okay, maybe you're not a bad jinx. Maybe you're not. Although it's not gone well since you arrived. And they're still on the push. Go away! We're trying to waste time as much as possible. I might need to make another substitution or two just to waste some vital seconds. 6 minutes to go here. Matabodier over the top. Claridge clears. Please, boys. Deary. No! Oh, I thought I was going to loop over him. Oh, I feel bad now. Don't feel bad. It's fine. Oh, we've had worse things happen to us. Don't worry. Playoff final. Winning 1-0. Man sent off. Season 3. Don't win the promotion. Takes you another 4 years to get up. Yeah, it's fine. 7 points to the playoffs. Now there's another highlight. Brandon, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming sub, my man. I appreciate that very much indeed. O'Dowda to Dan Lardy. Please, boys, just calm my nerves a little bit. Just grab a fifth. Give us that 2-goal advantage again. Oh, just got straight to the keeper. Don't panic. I'm not. Bershik. Lovely ball away. Win that, please, Jimmy. Kelly. He's in. It's a terrible pass. Oh, yes, Callum. Go on. Back to Fehrenbach. Please, boys. Desperate for a 5th goal. Dan Lardy, O'Dowda. Someone make a run. I know you're all knackered, but please. Michael Kelly. He's in the box. Yes! That's what we paid £1.5 million for. 5-3. Give me those 3 points. And breathe. The Xbox curse is broken. That's a lovely ball by Fehrenbach. Our 2 January signings linking up to seal the points. And I'll waste some more time with a couple of substitutions, I think. Oh, I think I might have celebrated that a little bit too wildly. I've gone a bit lightheaded. Ralston, and we'll bring Gabby on in midfield as well, just to keep things ticking over in the centre of the park. Oh, dearie me. Up the Yellers. There we go. Well, that was the most exciting game of the season so far, wasn't it? I don't really particularly want to see that own goal again, Mr. Staunton. I put him in because Conor Masterson had been a bit iffy recently, as per you guys in chat. So we made the decision. Very nearly didn't pay off. Crystal Palace has secured a playoff spot already. There are still 7 games to go. I think we know where the title's going. We are 16 points clear of the drop. This is, of course, our first season at this level, having come up from the league below. So we're having a remarkable season, all things considered. 16 points clear of the drop, which was our main aim at the beginning of the season, with only a possible 21 points available. If we check the club vision, not only did they want us to... Not only did they think we might stand a chance of maybe staying up, they would be fine if we got relegated. it was fight bravely against relegation. The expectation from the board. They would have been quite happy even if we got relegated. That's certainly not going to happen. Dan Lardy's putting in some good performances, which is good. Big Tone is doing all right, still out on loan at Plymouth. Oh, breathe a sigh of relief, please. Oh, Michael Kelly doing all right on the right-hand side. I'm pleased that... well, it's unfortunate for Peter Bartlett, obviously, who's picked up his injury, but it has offered Kelly the opportunity to come in and flourish. Very pleased with that. And Michael Kelly was spectacular, thank you. Charlie Holmes is amongst the league leaders in distance covered. He is. I'm kind of going to need him to keep up that level of performance. I'm devastated that he's joining Hearts. I was hoping, as was evidently Wolves' expectation, that they were going to let him leave the club on a free at the end of the season. Because he's in the same division as us, or because he's from the same nation as us, and he's 23 or under, we weren't able to approach him to sign him on a free. Whereas Hearts were, and he's going there. They might be open to letting me loan him next year as well, but you would imagine they're signing him with the intention of playing him in the first team. Still, Jorge Domingos is out on loan. Still, his value is very, very high, and considering we are nearly £2 million in debt, I kind of need to sell him as soon as possible, please. So, Middlesbrough then. Alfie Doherty in there is a name we recognise. Ben Cabango is a very capable centre-back. Jack Walton is a good goalkeeper as well. But other than that, not too many, or John and Gesson perhaps. Other than that, not too many recognisable names in there. Other than, of course, Harry Darling on the bench, former Cambridge United man. But if we carry on our last performance, provided it's the first half and not the second, then we should be fine here against Middlesbrough. This is absolutely a point that we could win. If we beat them, we could even draw level on points with them. But I'm not going to get too carried away. It's just... Actually, if everything stays as it... Oh, no. I was looking at Middlesbrough 60 points. If we can win this, and everything else stays as is, we might be mathematically safe. No, we'd need West Brom to lose to Bristol City. If West Brom lose and we win, then we'd be mathematically safe. Middlesbrough goal! Single tier. Alfie Doherty gives Middlesbrough a 1-0 lead. I don't like this. Oh, and that's why 2-0 Middlesbrough. Has the keeper got to do better with that? Maybe. VAR is already in FMK and has been since its inception. I'm not going to say I'm proud. I'm going to say you don't deserve a day off. That was a rubbish performance. Why would I say I'm proud of them? Lyndon Dykes still at Queen's Park Rangers. Similarly, Elias Chair as well. I don't really recognise much else of the squad other than Sam Field and Michael Ferrips. Tyler Walker on the bench could be decent. Callum De Freitas is a player we've scouted a couple of times. Daniel Bentley's the goalkeeper, isn't he? I think, Daniel Bentley. We just need to win this, basically. Oh, our form is not good, though, is it? Although one of those... Well, the majority of those defeats are against playoff teams and, of course, Liverpool in the FA Cup. So, let's not be too harsh on ourselves. Got the end of year exams after half term, so I won't be watching as much as previous. It's not a problem, HP. Your exams are much more important than watching my streams, my man. Your education comes first. Best of luck, my dude. That is a hell of a ball. That is a hell of a goal. Bollocks, we're 1-0 down. Well, we've dominated that game. And we haven't scored, and we've lost again. We should have won that on the volume of chances created. I think it's absolutely fair to say to them. I really didn't want the season to peter out, but it has. Palace, with their 0-0 draw away from home against Stoke, have managed to assert themselves and get themselves that promotion to the Premier League. Snatching its chances a bit. Only the 2 questions, that says everything. People just don't even want to talk to us at the minute, do they? Sheffield United away in 5 days' time is going to be a ridiculously difficult fixture, and I'm not looking forward to it. So much so that that's probably going to be the end of the stream for this evening, because I've got a heck of a lot of editing to do. I've got 3 YouTube videos and this stream to now go and edit. So that will be all for today here on Twitch. I am live again all day tomorrow, though, so do make sure you're following me on the channel. Those of you that are watching this YouTube video, drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and come and join me over on Twitch as well. But for now, that's all for here on YouTube. I'll just make this outro as short as possible to ensure that my edit doesn't take as long as it could do. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.